Largely thanks to the efforts of businesses and the energy of entrepreneurial labor, the Russian economy is demonstrating resilience and developing despite all difficulties and so-called external pressure. We achieved significant growth the year before last, which was meaningful both for our country and for the global economy. In the year before last, we saw 4.1% GDP growth, and last year it was 4.3%. You just mentioned the defenders, those who are engaged in military labor. I must say, I want to note this as well. Sorry to interrupt again, but this is very important. These people are also from your labor collectives. I want to draw attention to this. While the Kiev authorities are conducting forced mobilization, catching people like dogs on the street, our guys are going voluntarily. They are going themselves. They catch 30,000 people now, while we have 50 to 60,000 guys a month coming voluntarily, including from your labor collectives. We faced this around the turn of 2018 to 2019, when the agricultural sector had picked up enough pace for its development and started to essentially meet all the basic needs of the Russian food market. At that time, agricultural producers directly told me, just don't let anyone back in, because they will come with their huge subsidies. They are all cheating, in fact. Everyone signs documents within the framework of the World Trade Organization, WTO, that something cannot be subsidized. However, hidden subsidies are provided in massive quantities, creating huge preferences, including in our market. Now, they foolishly banned their companies from working with us. Well, we see, they contact me, and large businesses contact us. They want to return, but please, be my guest. But Alexei rightly said, here it is very important, first of all, to look at who behaved how. For instance, they stopped selling furniture to us. But we didn't care because good furniture was made in Belarus before. It started to be made here too, and not worse. Maybe even better, you see it. That's what I want to point out. Alexei said they need to apologize. Some of them even transferred money to the armed forces of Ukraine, AFU. No. Well, that's certainly not enough. Of course, we should take into account the behavior of our partners over the past 3 years. Well, obviously, without that, it's impossible. We must treat them humanely. There were companies that didn't want to leave and left in tears. Honestly, they left in tears. They were under such pressure. They told us our business will be destroyed overseas. We won't be able to settle accounts in Europe itself. We're going to get hurt. But we all know them. We must definitely look at all these issues from a pragmatic point of view. Listen to me. If it is profitable for us for a company to come, then it must be let in. You know, to put it simply, in layman's terms, if it's not profitable, we need to find 1,000 reasons why this or that company shouldn't be here. Among these 1,000 reasons, 999 will exactly meet the WTO requirements, I assure you, and we will argue about the remaining reason in courts. You shouldn't be afraid. Whoever starts to be afraid immediately loses everything. But it's necessary to understand what might happen. We must be ready for any actions from our possible future ill-wishers. They harm themselves with many actions. It seems they definitely won't do this or that because it harms them, but they do it. Idiots. Oh, I'm really sorry. Well, what else can I say? Leading economies of the world are falling into recession just to harm us. It means to cut off your nose to spite your face. What is this? One of the main problems of today's Russian economy is high inflation. It's a complex task here. Inflation needs to be curbed without creating conditions where, as Alexei just said, the economy itself is frozen. It is necessary to achieve a soft, small landing, which would allow for a situation where the central bank could lower the key rate. Western governments foolishly banned their companies from working in Russia, but we see they want to come back, as I am contacted by their big business. For God's sake, you are welcome. But the important thing for us here, as Alexei Repik, chairman of Business Russia, has just said, is to look at how each of them Western companies behaved when leaving Russia. They, Western companies, are really our strong competitors. They will say sorry. If we tell them to apologize, they will do it tomorrow. If they need to return to our market, they will do whatever is necessary. They will come and kiss you on your lips. But this is not enough. We should consider all these issues with pragmatism. Look, If this or that company's return is beneficial for us, we should allow it back. I will keep it simple. If it is not beneficial for us, we should find 1,000 reasons why this or that company should not be here. And 999 of these 1,000 reasons will definitely meet WTO's rules. I can assure you. Yes. And the remaining one will be litigated in courts for about 15 years. We should not be scared of potential new sanctions. Whoever starts to get scared will lose immediately. But we should understand what is going on, and we should be prepared for any actions by our possible future adversaries. They are doing many things to their own detriment. It may seem they will not do this or that thing because it is bad for themselves, but they do it half-wits. Oh, I am sorry.